Next topic of our discussion is heap. In this topic, we are going to cover following points. First one, heap structure, mean heap and max heap, algorithms related to reheap and reheap down, then insertion and deletion in the heap, and heap sort. So the very first, what is heap? Heap is a complete binary tree, and we know the definition of complete binary tree. A tree in which all the level except the possibly last level is filled, and whenever we talk about the last level, it starts with filling from the left subtree. So in such a complete binary tree, there is a special condition which should be satisfied at each node v, and that is nothing but the key value stored in v is at most as large as the key value stored in v's children. So every subtree has a root which is greater than its children. That is what condition are required for binary heap tree. Definition: a heap is a binary tree that satisfies the special shape and order properties. Shape: a complete binary tree, and order: the value stored in each node is greater than or equal to the value in each of its children. So for max heap, q of parent is greater than q of child. In case of mean heap, q of parent is less than q of child. Whenever we say heap, it is normally a max heap. So this is how we can represent the heap. K is the root, so all values which are less than or equal to k will be goes to the left and right subtree. We will not follow any specific criteria whether the value less than the k will goes to the left tree or a right tree or something like that. We just look for root. If value in the root is greater than the child, then it is a max. Now whenever we consider value 12, only a single node, that is nothing but root, so it is a heap. Now consider this second diagram wherein 24 is in the root, 12 and 8 are children. So in this case both these values are less than root, so it is a heap. Consider the third one, 44, which is greater than 18 and 23, then 18 is greater than 6 and 10, so it is also a heap with level 3. Now this heap is represented in an array like this. So 78 is the root to which 56 and 32 are attached. So at position number 1 and 2 we have 56 and 32, then to 56 we have 45 and 8, for 32 we have 23 and 19, so 32 is connected with 23 and 19. So a heap can be represented with the help of array, and the representation of this heap using array is shown in this slide. So as per the previous slide, we can represent a binary heap in a array, and this is possible only due to a special relationship which is maintained between the root and the nodes. For a node located at index I, its children are found at left child is at 2i plus 1 and right child 2i plus 2. So 2 into I plus 2 gives you the right child, and 2 into I plus 1 gives you the left child. These two relations we have already discussed in the binary tree topic. A given node at index I, we can find out its parent by the formula I minus 1 divided by 2, and its right sibling can be found at j plus 1 if the value of j, that is nothing but left child, is given. Then if value of right child k is given, then the left sibling can be found at k minus 1. Now the next topic is heap operations. A heap is a binary tree, so there should be insertion and deletion. For maintaining the heap after insertion and deletion, we require two special operations, that is reheap up and reheap down. We'll discuss these two operations in detail in next few slides. So we start with a next point, building a heap. Now as we know, if there exists a single node, that is nothing but root, then the tree is a heap. Whenever we add next node, it should be added to the left of the rightmost node in the deepest level, or it should be added to the right of the leftmost node in the deepest level, or try to start a new level. So whenever first node or root is present, we will insert next node on the new level, that is level number 1 from the left side. Then the next will be added to the right of the root. So that fills the level number 1. After level number 1, we will start with the level number 2. So first of all we add on the left, then on the right, and this will go on continue up to level 2 gets filled. We'll follow this again and again to build a heap. After insertion as well as after deletion also, we may destroy the heap property of parent node. To fix this, we require to reheapify the tree, moving up in the tree until either we reach nodes whose values don't need to be swapped, or we reach the root. This is for the insertion. For deletion, we require to do the reheap down. We'll discuss it later. Now consider a heap tree. We inserted new element 20. Now as per the shape property, insertion is towards the left side of the deepest node, so it is correct, it is the left side of this tree. Next will be inserted at this place, and so on. Now the second, order property. As per that, this 20 is greater than root 7, so we require to swap these two values. So we'll do that. Now again what happens, this 20 is greater than 8, so again here heap property is not maintained, so we require to swap these two values. So we do that. So 20 moves here, again 20 and the root 9 will be compared. Being a 20 greater than 9, we require to swap this, and ultimately we maintain the heap property wherein root is greater than the children. In this case, this left root is greater than these children, and so on. So here we complete the insertion after insertion of single atom in a binary heap. We'll discuss building or construction of a minimum heap with different elements. Now insert the value 5. So the 5 will be root, insert 45. 45 is greater than 5. We do not require to call a reheap up operation. Now the next 85 is greater than the 5. No need to call the reheap up operation. Insert 34. Here 34 goes to the left of 45. Being it is less, we have to swap them. So it is nothing but reheap up operation. Then 34 will get compared with the 5. As 5 is less than 34 and we are constructing a min heap wherein root is always less than its children, no need to swap these two elements. So no swapping takes place. Then insert 26 here. So 26 will goes to right hand and need to swap. no need to swap. Further, insert 52. 52 goes to the left of 85, need to swap them. Insert 4. Now 4 will be goes to the right hand side of 52, both will get compared. 4 is less than 52, so need to swap them by calling the reheap up. Then 4 will be compared with 5, wherein 4 is less than 5, so need to swap them. So this is how mean heap will be constructed. Now we talk about the pseudocode for the heap insertion. For this algorithm, heap is inserted with the help of the array, and array size gives us the maximum number of elements that can be stored inside the array, and heap size gives us position of newly inserted element. So we start with statement number 1, wherein heap size is compared with array size. If both the values are equal, then we say heap is full and we terminate the algorithm. Else data of heap size is equal to val. That is nothing but the value which we are passing to this algorithm will get assigned to the array at the position heap size. Array name is data. After adding a element into the array, will increase the value of the heap size variable by 1, and then we call reheap up with the heap size minus 1 value. Why heap size minus 1? Because in statement number 5 we already incremented the value of heap size by 1. For example, at statement number 4, if heap size is 4, then data of heap size, that is nothing but at the 4th position we are adding some value. After that we are incrementing the value by 1. So 4 plus 1 means heap size becomes 5. But at position 5 there is nothing, and hence we have to call the reheap up with the 5 minus 1, that is the 4th position. Now the reheap up operation, the index which was passed from the insert operation will be the parameter for reheap up operation. First statement here, we are checking node index is not equal to 0. That is, we are checking whether we reach the root or not. If we reach the root, then we'll stop this algorithm. Suppose we are not at the root, then find out the parent of the node which is currently inserted into the heap using the formula parent node is equal to node index minus 1 divided by 2. Then compare the value of parent node with the currently inserted node using the statement number 3, that is, if data of parent node is less than data of node index. If data of parent node is less, then we have to swap the value with the currently inserted node, and that is carried out with the help of statement number 4, 5 and 6. After that we goes to the parent. We call reheap up for the parent, and then that parent node becomes the node index, and will try to check whether the parent is less than its grandparent. If so, then swap the value. This will go on until we reach the root, or we find a parent who is greater than the node index. This is a recursive algorithm. If we deal with the mean heap, then in the statement number 3 this less than sign will be not there and it should be greater than sign. If we change statement number 3, then the same algorithm will be work for the mean heap also.